Hey guys, so because it's New Year's Eve, we are revisiting some of the best interviews we did on our channel for the year. One of it is a bombshell that Falynn dropped about Simon standing by like a coward while he watched her be beat up by 9 women. The story is even more deeper than what I'm saying. In any case, you guys, this interview is a doozy. I just want to say, if anybody has any triggers, this might be a good time to turn it off. But regardless, let me know what you think in the comments. Also, I heard all you guys, and I'm going to do my best to put timestamps in all of these new reloaded videos. But honestly, I do want to hear what you guys have to think, and does this change things for you? Let me know. Remember the Tattle Tells. Let's get right into this. Let's get into these shocking claims that Simon set Falynn up to be jumped by no less than 9 women outside of a nightclub. This was a direct consequence from what it appeared at the time to be Simon either flirty or being extra friendly with a woman that provoked her and her friends to put Falynn in that situation. Before I get to it, I would say if anybody is triggered by narcissism, mental abuse, physical violence, or domestic violence, please turn the video off. This isn't the video for you. However, it is something that we need to address. There's a rumor, and is there any truth to it, that when you and Simon were either dating or together, that there was an altercation at a club between you and another group of young women, or one young woman thing. It might have been physical, it might have been verbal, but it was instigated from Simon being in the streets. Is there any truth to that rumor?
Yeah, that's very true.
Is it?
I was attacked by 9 women. And
What?
that was actually that's why Simon and I broke up before. I mean, amongst a couple of other things, but yeah, I really felt he didn't protect me. He stood there while the security guards tried to fight off all these women to get off of me. Simon had been talking to one of the girls all night from the section that attacked me.
Hey guys, the interview is getting really good, but if you are liking the content, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, or you could actually sign up for one of my memberships. Anyway, let's get back to the interview.
And I was attacked. They attacked me in the alleyway as we were walking to our car, and the security guards came running up, and they did the best they could, and eventually, I mean, the women went to jail. I'm fine. Mentally.
Oh my God.
Oh gosh. The alleyway. That sounds like
So
Porsha.
these accusations are startling. But what's even more shocking is the way that Falynn said Simon actually reacted to it. Let's get into
Yes. Yeah. So I was attacked by 9 women, and after that, I just kept asking. I kept screaming, and how you hyperventilate and scream at the same time, you can't really get the words out. I was doing one of those, and I'm just like,
Sorry to interrupt, but let's just to let you know, this is just a snippet of the huge interview that I did with Falynn. We left no stone unturned. If you have free time, if you want to dig deeper, if you're tired of just superficial gossip and you actually want verifiable receipts, then you can click on the link in the description box. I'll probably put a link at the end of the video, and you can listen to the full uncut video. It is a doozy, but you guys, I mean, come on. What do you want? It's the gift that gives. It's Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa all at once. Anyway, let's get back to this. Also, like, comment, and subscribe if you're in to this. I do a lot of videos like this, deeper dives. Anyway, let's get back to the mess.
why didn't you do anything? Why couldn't you help me? He said this was years ago, and he repeated it to Jalen at the end of our marriage once again, before we decided to go our separate ways. This was like one of the last conversations that the three of us had just sitting in the kitchen. He said, I would never jeopardize everything I worked for in order to protect you or do anything in that nature. I could not jeopardize my reputation for that. And Jalen said, as my friend, as my best friend, Jalen's sitting there looking at him like, what you mean is, right?
Yeah.
Like, and what do you mean that you wouldn't protect her? And he said, listen, I'm not going to jail for that.
Wow. I'm so sorry.
Why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you help me? This man stood there and coldly watched her get beat up as if she was a stranger on the street. What's more, this was a woman that he had approached that, to Falyn's knowledge, he did not know. And what appeared to her eyes to be flirting, he engaged in flirting. Now, when Simon was confronted even more, how Falynn said she was hyperventilating, she was screaming, you guys have to listen to the response, because if this gives you an eagle's eye into this man's mind, what he is capable of, and how, in my opinion, based off of what I'm hearing, how sick, disgusting, and depraved his mind is. You know what, you guys, just take a listen. What made you stay after that?
No. We broke up after that. That was the last straw for me. We broke up after that. However, we did get back together. He asked me to marry him. I was his fiance at that time. We broke up. We got back together, and he re-proposed again after we got back together.
Is this that 9-month break that I heard about? Somebody told me that you guys broke up for like almost a year. Yes. So this is true. Shout out to my sources. So this is true. Wow. So it was a 9-month, almost a 9-month break. Out there? No, but so this was like a 9-month break that you guys actually took. Because I can imagine, like, it took a lot of healing to get through that, right? Like, of course. Right. And then he came back with a marriage. Well, you were already the fiance, but he was like, all right, let's do this. Let's have the fairy tale.
So I still not realizing what it was that I was dealing with, and having the big forgiving heart that I have. Mm-hmm. I took him back. And that was another reason why I didn't want to talk about it, because I felt stupid for taking him back. And I felt like the world was going to kick my back in for, doing that, giving him a second chance after something so horrific. But I did. And then we got married 3 months later.
You mentioned, like, also that, Simon played mind games and he liked to control, and that there were instances of, if not other women, other things that you thought were disrespectful to a committed relationship. You mentioned he was talking to the girl in the club, but was this a regular thing where he would talk to women in front of you? Was this something very common where he was either very flirtatious, or do you think he tried to control you with jealousy to kind of knock you down a peg because you look like you and he looks like him, so he had to let you know that, you know what I'm saying?